Hi everyone, I'm going to give you a bit of information about what our Year 10 art program is. It's semester based and we break it up into terms of medium and experimentation. So term 1 is looking at pencils, looking at portraits and animals with emotion, so looking at lead pencils and coloured pencils. Term 2 is looking at a 3D unit, so that's looking at clay and plaster of Paris to make sculptures. Term 3 is about printmaking, lino printing, dry point etching, Collographs and monoprinting, and term 4 is about painting, so looking at acrylics and watercolours, and I'll show you some of those examples now. So the first one I'm going to show you is a folio of a student looking at portraits, and we're starting off with pencil. So you can see there's some experimentation, looking at artists, finding inspiration, and then you come up with your own style of portrait, and all of that has to be annotated in your folio. The second piece is looking at animals with emotion, and again everything has to get documented in your folio, and we look at trialing different mediums on different surfaces, again looking at artists and trying to incorporate their inspiration or their style of work, and then you coming up with your own piece of work. Term 2 is you having a look at 3D work based on cupcakes. Hopefully I can take you to the food room and we actually make some cupcakes, which is fun. You're going to make your piece out of ceramics, and then we'll fire those and paint them. You also need to make sure that your pieces can be put into 3 areas, so including some textiles and some collage. If we get time, we have a little go at a play day, which is making some sculpture with fruit, and then we move on to using plaster to create a figure. You first get to have a little play at using the plaster to make bugs, and then again what we do is we document everything in a folio. So Year 10 art is semester based, but you can do it for the whole year. And what we do in term 3 is we do printmaking. So they're lino printing that you can see now, and we base our lino printing and all our printmaking techniques on photography that you actually take yourself. Again, that has to be put into your folios, and we do research as well. You also do a dry point etching and a Collograph, looking at different surfaces, and monoprint. Now we come to term 4, where we're having a look at painting. We're looking at different sorts of colour techniques, mark making, different ways of applying paint to a surface, either in a monochromatic wash or a complementary wash. Different ways to apply the paint using brushes or palettes. Again, this all has to be documented into your folio. Then you get to choose either a canvas or a canvas board, and you can create your own piece. If we have time, we also get to play with some watercolour techniques and watercolour application to create your own little piece. So I'm going to say that by the time you do semester 1 or semester 2 in Year 10 art, it's a great way to set yourself up for VCE art, because you play with a lot of different mediums and you're ready to go.